In this tutorial, we will be discussing OVMS locations and event scripts. This is of intermediate complexity, designed for those with some knowledge of computer command line usage. Here I have OSSH shell open over Wi-Fi to my OVMS module, as well as the OVMS app open showing my car parked in Paris. I've turned on logging, but turned off the noisy server v2 messages that are not relevant today. The location system uses GPS geofencing to name positions identified by latitude, longitude, and a radius. Here we name the current location as Eiffel. Now the system knows whenever we enter or leave this geofence. Let's leave the Eiffel Tower and drive not so far away to Défense. As before, we can name this location to create our second geofence based on our new car position. We check our status with the location status command. And we can see all with the location list command. We can also define, or redefine, locations passing all three parameters of latitude, longitude, and radius. But take care, as GPS positions can be off by 50 meters or more in areas of poor reception. Now traveling back from Défense to the Eiffel Tower, you can see us leaving and entering the geofenced locations we defined. Notice the location enter and leave messages? These are called events, and they make locations useful. Events are raised not just for location changes, but for pretty much anything interesting that happens in the OVMS system. Here, for example, we have events shown for the app connecting and disconnecting, as well as for us leaving the Eiffel Tower and arriving at Défense. For this demonstration, let's use the notify command. This allows us to send simple text notifications to apps. These notification messages can contain any custom messages or command output we want. Now, let's look back at those events. Whenever an event is signaled, the system can run custom scripts for us. These scripts are stored in the /store/events directory. OVMS looks for a directory there named the same as the event signaled. If it finds one, it runs all the scripts found in that directory. So we need to create directories for the events we are interested in. When you do it, don't make my mistake and forget to first create the /store/events directory, if it doesn't already exist. Now that we've created the directories, we can create the script files themselves. We'll call our first one simply notify, and use it to raise a notification to us whenever we arrive at that location. I am using the VFS edit system here, as our script is so short and simple. You can also use the web interface to maintain these scripts. We use Ctrl+X Ctrl+S to save and Ctrl+X Ctrl+C to leave the editor. Now we can do the same and create a similar script to notify us when we leave that area. Let's try driving from Défense to the Eiffel Tower and see the events and notifications raised. And similarly leave the Eiffel Tower and drive back to Défense. Those are very simple example scripts, but each script can contain any sequence of commands, and you can create multiple scripts for each particular event you are interested in. For example, we can add the stat command to our script to show status after sending the notification. In his case it isn't going to work as we wanted, because we don't have a vehicle module selected, but I am sure that you get the idea. That concludes this short introduction to locations and event scripts, and I hope you found it helpful. These simple command scripts are just the start of what Open Vehicles can do, as locations and event notifications are also supported within the OVMS JavaScript system, which allows for far more sophisticated scripting capabilities. But that is a topic for another day.